thought it was hilarious. Literally like 3 or 4 days ago, I recorded a video and showed you how to cook beef, like how I cook it, like my pre-cook of it. And I was talking about my coffee maker, and I had this, piece of crap coffee maker, talking about how it always goes out. I kid you not, the next day the thing went out. It broke on me. So I had to go and buy a new coffee maker. And this is probably my 4th or 5th one. But I'm going to tell you, look at it. I mean, I splurged a little bit. I mean, this one's awesome. This was like 16 bucks. So it's a little bit more than the other one I got, which was like 8. So, but I'm liking this one. It's nice. So hopefully it'll last a while. But anyways, I want to show you now how I cook my favorite meal. This is the beef and eggs. I eat this twice a day, and I love it. So I've already showed you how to cook the beef. And it's a pre-cook, so you have that as you cook that, and then you'll have it in the refrigerator for somewhere around 3 days. And then what you do is you take out, you put it on a plate here. This is one of those beef, patties. I know you hate that word, and I do too. Beef patties, and so you take one out, and it's like 5 ounces. And then I put some broccoli and put some chopped onions with it. And then over here I have some eggs that I've put on the skillet here. So I put some butter in there, and I just put 3 eggs on it. So I'm going to turn this on now. I love cooking this. I cook it all the time. And what I do, I always put like a plate over the top of the plate and put that in the microwave for 5 minutes. I always put the plate on top because it cooks better and it keeps it from splattering all over the place. I hate that when you cook something in the microwave and it splatters everywhere. Like I made put like a bowl of soup in there and the thing like explodes and just goes all over the place. Hate that. So I'm going to put that in the microwave and I'll show you how it looks when it's done. Okay, so I put the eggs on. They've been on here for a couple minutes. So it looks like this. So what I do is I kind of split them up into 3s and kind of flip them over. Like that. Kind of let that cook for a few, maybe 30 seconds or something. I don't know. Not very long. But it's funny because people are always like, I love telling people that I eat like 6 eggs every day because they're like, oh my God, your cholesterol, like they flip out. But it's like, I've been eating 6 eggs every day for, 10 years maybe. And, I think it's okay since I go to the gym, regularly and keep the blood pumping. So hopefully the cholesterol thing's not an issue. But I can't do the egg white thing. I just can't stand to waste eggs, and it's kind of a pain to do it. Plus I just think it tastes terrible. So I've never been a fan of the egg white thing, so I always eat the whole egg. And, I'll eat this meal every morning and later in the evening. So once the microwave's done, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so I've got everything cooked now, and it's all ready to eat. It took me about 10 minutes to prepare this meal, and once you do your pre-cook of the beef, which I showed you in the previous video, you put it in the refrigerator, and then you take it out, and then this takes about 10 minutes to cook with the eggs and everything. So this is what it looks like. This is the final prepared meal here. Now I've got, I cooked this portion in the microwave for 5 minutes. So I have my beef here, the onions cooked, and then the broccoli cooked, and then I put the eggs with it. And I put some, of course, some salt, some sea salt, some pepper, and some cayenne pepper on there. Then I'll put some Tabasco on the eggs always, because you can't have eggs without Tabasco on there. So you just put a little bit on there, or a shit ton like I do, because you got to have Tabasco on there. And it's funny because every time I go to the store, I always pick up a thing of Tabasco sauce because I'm always like, well, I just want to grab it while I'm here. And then I look in my cabinets, I'm like, oh shit, I got literally 10 boxes of it. It's like, okay, I think I'm good for a while. So I don't know why. It's just like, I'm at the store, I don't think about it. I'm like, I'm going to grab one anyways, so I'll have it. But anyways, so that's ready to eat. And again, this is like the best muscle building meal I can think of, and that's why I eat it twice a day. You got eggs, beef, and you got some non-starchy vegetables with a little bit of carbs, non-starchy carbs, whatever. And so you put this all together, and it's a great muscle building meal. So especially if you drink a protein shake with this, that's 60 grams of protein right there. And the eggs got some fat in it, and the beef has some fat in it, so that's some good calories right there. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna enjoy my new coffee maker as well. This thing rocks. So I'm glad to have a new one, and hopefully it lasts a little bit longer.